Jaylen Ramsey, anyone? I know that's the talk of Vikings fandom right now. And the idea is sexy as hell. That secondary with Isaiah Rodgers, Jaylen Ramsey on the opposite side, Byron Murphy Jr. in the slot, your safeties, Harrison Smith, Theo Jackson, not to mention, that would be an all-around sexy defense with the inside linebackers, with the trenches that you have on the interior defensive line. The only thing is, Ian Rappaport says, if you were to trade for Jaylen Ramsey, the team that acquires Jaylen Ramsey would owe him $21 million, which, of course, the Vikings aren't going to do. Now, if the Dolphins release Jaylen Ramsey, oh, hell yeah, let's go. And I was going to talk about this a couple of weeks ago as far as how to come up with $21 million hypothetically to acquire Jaylen Ramsey, even though I knew the Vikings wouldn't do it. And I realized something. Jeff Okudah, the battle I have with him that he doesn't even know that he has with me, Jeff Okudah has defeated me because I said there's no way in hell he makes this roster. And if he does, then I will wear a Sean Mannion jersey with the cowboy hat. In looking up ways to come up with the hypothetical $21 million for the Vikings to acquire Jaylen Ramsey, I was like, who can you cut and build up capital? And the first person I went to was Jeff Okudah. Well, that can't happen. You know why? Because Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah signed Jeff Okudah to a guaranteed contract. You actually lose $2.35 million and save $0 by cutting Jeff Okudah, which means Jeff Okudah is going to make the team, which means that I have to wear the Sean Mannion cut. There's no way in hell that it's out there on the market. I have to order a custom Mannion jersey with the cowboy hat. Great. Congratulations, Jeff Okudah. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings 53-man roster. Now then, OTAs. And it's very important, folks, that we get ahead of this. The cliches. Every offseason, every player is in the best shape of their lives and they're refocused. And I am determined for this to be the best year of my career. I've never felt greater. According to Alec Lewis, Jalen Nailor is thick, like Deebo Samuel thick. So let's say if that were to translate into a physical bruiser of a wide receiver 3, that's a nice combination. That's a nice mixture to pair along with the finesse and skill set, the elite skill set, along with the finesse play. Although Justin Jefferson, he's a tough-ass football player. They're all tough. I mean that as no disrespect. I mean more so just great skill work. That's a nice pairing for those two receivers, to have a physical bruiser that can break tackles and leave dudes in the dirt. But I have to see it translate. He had an up and down Jalen Nailor 2024. 6 touchdowns to 4 drops last season. I need to see more consistency from Jalen Nailor. I think there's going to be a legit competition for wide receiver 3 with Ty Felton. And I believe after finally letting go of Garrett Bradbury, that KOC has embraced ripping the cord, no longer dragging around weak links. Not to say that Jalen Nailor is a weak link. We just need consistency. And whether that comes from Jalen Nailor or Ty Felton as the wide receiver 3, I think KOC is going to make the best roster decision depth-wise for this team. JJ McCarthy, according to Alec Lewis, hasn't missed a beat with his high-velocity throws. The passes to where only his receivers can grab them. Those passes are going to be slicing left and right past defenders, barely past the tips of defenders, and it's going to be beautiful football to watch. Off topic here, the Stefon Diggs dilemma. It's funny because I've been seeing him at Knicks games, hanging out with Cardi B, and I think it's great. There's the boat video that recently came out. I was like, oh, yes, Stefon Diggs. And suddenly it dawned on me. I keep seeing Stefon Diggs, forgetting, oh, that's right. He's also a football player. And who does he play for now? The New England Patriots. And I saw a press conference where Mike Vrabel's like, yeah, he ain't here today. I don't know. And I was like, oh my God. He really hasn't changed. And it's crazy because Stefon Diggs could have been, first off, he's a really good player. He has had a really good career, but he could have been an all-time great Viking. He'll always be remembered for the Minneapolis Miracle, but he could have been so much more. And when they had to trade him because he didn't want to be here anymore, furious, pissed off. But it's one of those rare occasions where it's like not only good riddance, but we got better. Justin Jefferson. We are forever blessed. I mean, he was our problem, didn't want to be here, became the Bills' problem, didn't want to be there, went to the Texans, got hurt. Now he's with the Patriots and effing up, and now he's the Patriots' problem. Wow. Justin Jefferson. We are forever grateful. Thank you. Second YouTube channel plug, Randy Sports Takes. Not just talking Vikings. Sometimes there's a little bit of sprinkles of Vikings here and there. Mostly it's going to be on this channel, but talking all sports. The last two videos I did on Randy Sports Takes broke down why Randy Moss is the greatest receiver of all time and why ESPN is failing the WNBA. Check it out. We'll see you next time.